The wolf shall also dwell with the lamb, and the leopard shall lie down with the kid, and the calf and the young lion and the fatling together, and a little child shall lead them. That's from the Bible, Isaiah 11:6 to be exact. And it's where we get the title of this Star Trek story, And the Children Shall Lead. It is, as we'll discover, a sarcastic title because the children we're about to meet have lost touch with their own horrifying reality. The only direction in which these children could lead would have tragic consequences for those who might follow. For the children and for the audience as well, things are not what they appear to be.
Log date 5025.3. Ever since our arrival on Triacus, I've felt a certain growing feeling of uneasiness.
Watch out! I'll sting you! Huh. That's what you think.
Foolish. You will be destroyed. I would ask you to join me, but you were gentle, and that is a grave weakness. Death! Death to you all! If you need me, call.
Captain, a most curious development on scanner 5-7.
Let's all take a look at it, Mr. Spock.
Friendly angel, come to me. Hail, hail, fire and snow.
You have done what must be done.
That was the third season, and when it was the worst, when it gave up its dream, when they brought on an attorney. They brought in an attorney to play a lead role.
Friends, we have reached a moment of crisis.
A man who had absolutely no experience and no talent to perform as an actor.
If you need me, call, and I will appear.
When they sacrificed a role that an actor could have played, an actor who was probably pumping gas somewhere, in order to make his rent, and they did that simply to exploit the opportunity to have a blurb in the TV Guide that might draw fans.
I'm getting a feeling of anxiety.
Star Trek was at its worst when it became cynical. And it became cynical in that third year when we knew that we weren't going to be renewed and that we needn't believe as passionately as we had in the past.
And the Children Shall Lead stars the famous lawyer Melvin Belli, complete with an incredible makeup job. It's a good thing he didn't quit his day job, because I think we'd all agree he was a better lawyer than an actor. Basically, he was cast in a desperate attempt to get a ratings boost. Plus, he was a personal friend of the producer. That's Hollywood. Once again, an evil entity has been vanquished. The Gorgon follows a long list of evil entities who've met their collective fates at the hands of the Enterprise crew. Consider some of Star Trek's more intriguing villains: the Probe, Nomad in The Changeling, an ancient evil force named Red Jack that was once called Jack the Ripper in Wolf in the Fold, and an all-powerful being with a sense of humor known as Trelane in The Squire of Gothos. If, as someone once said, the measure of a man may be taken by the stature of his enemies, then surely Kirk and company are most formidable.
What is more impressionable than the mind of a child? As children, we are capable of learning much more and much faster than adults. By the time we reach our teenage years, our capacity for learning has diminished to less than half of what it was when we were small children. Therefore, it's important that we raise our children correctly and that we impress upon them early the difference between right and wrong, between good and evil. Unfortunately, our children can also be influenced by others who don't know the difference between right and wrong, between good and evil. One thing is for sure: eventually, we will turn the world over to the young, and the children shall lead. The leader of the children, Tommy Starnes, was played by Craig Hundley. Craig also played Captain Kirk's nephew, Peter, in Operation Annihilate. And in an odd twist of Hollywood fate, as an adult, Craig was one of the composers that worked on the music for Star Trek III, The Search for Spock. We live in an age where we are bombarded with images and influences. Every time we turn on the TV, flip through a magazine, or listen to the radio, we're told what to do, what to buy, where to go, what to think. As adults, we're usually able to filter these influences and decide for ourselves which are valid and which are not. Children, on the other hand, have not yet developed this crucial ability. In the end, "and the children shall lead," is a lesson to us all that our children are susceptible to all kinds of outside influences, both good and bad.